fear of God. Now, this is something you probably haven't seen a lot on social media or said in churches or in your Christian circles much recently, but an idea that I think we really need to go back to as Christians. And some of you may think I'm being legalistic in this video. If that's the case, I'm really sorry, and I hope we can have a discussion to work it out. But the fear of God is mentioned in multiple verses in the Bible, especially in the Proverbs, and I'll put them up for you to see. But it constantly speaks about fearing God. Now, the fear used here is not the same fear as in being frightened and constantly looking over your shoulder and hoping that God doesn't just smite you the next time you lie or do something sinful, but a fear in the terms of reverence and respect for God. And this is where I think, in general, us as Christians have drifted quite a lot recently, in recent years, in specific spheres of life and churches and so on, that we have no more respect and reverence for God. I see so many people who are like, God's my bestie, God loves me so much, and oh, God's such a girl dad, and he's so cute, and he just loves me so much, and he's just my best friend. Yes, I'm so happy that you have a personal relationship with Jesus, but where exactly is your respect and reverence for God? Now, again, you may think I'm being legalistic, and we can discuss that, but I'm going to give some strange examples here. But for example, going to church in board shorts and flip-flops or Crocs. Do you think that is the necessary respect you should show in the house of God? Okay, we can discuss this if you don't agree. Saying that God is just your bestie and it's okay, you know, I know I shouldn't be doing this and I know it's sinful, but God's just going to forgive me for it anyway. Do you have no fear and respect for God? We need to understand that, yes, although Jesus can be our best friend and we can have a personal relationship with him, which is an awesome thing, everything was created through Jesus. He is the creator of everything. He is the reason why you have life, and he can very well be the reason why you no longer have one. Now, that may sound quite intense, but that is the truth. God can take away our life in the blink of an eye. And again, it may sound like I'm trying to say we should fear God to the point where he's just going to smite us on any random day, and that's not the case. But I feel that we are lacking as Christians in general, not everyone, of course, this respect and reverence for God in specific elements of life in specific spheres. And I just think it's something that we kind of need to go back to and understand that God is the creator of the universe, the king of all kings and the ruler of everything. And that maybe, just maybe in some areas, we should show a bit more respect and not just be our best friends, all love, as if we're some hippie peace cult, which is not the case. God has commands that we should follow. God has things that we should do, and we should, as his creation, have a little more respect for him. If you don't agree with me, please feel free. I'm happy to discuss it and talk about this, but this is just my opinion on the matter and something I felt needed to be said. But until tomorrow, God bless.